be aware of all of your signatures, all of the people around you. You have to trust them 1,010% because it's very scary. There's a lot of sharks out there. There's a lot of people out to deceive you and just pillage you. You know what I mean? So you definitely have to be aware. You have to be educated. You can't just sign anything, you know, and whoever it is that you do end up with, it's very important to have a family-like situation, because if you don't trust someone and you're not comfortable, then you're not going to get the best product.
15 cuts on your album, right? You get a percentage for each song. Like say you get 7 cents per song, times 15 for the album, times how many sales you do. So you do 1 million, that's 1 million times 15 songs times 7 cents per song. I mean, it just, that all go back to your contract though. Whatever you sign off, you can sign a fucked up deal. You know what I'm saying? And get 2 cents or shit like that, not even knowing. You just gotta know. I'm taking shit to the lawyer. I ain't gonna just sign my life away.
But you're getting 13 or 14 points, and that means 13% of the retail list price. But after they get done with all the deductions, what does that amount to? Well, it varies, but somewhere around 9 cents per point. So you're making maybe what, $1.25 per record? You have these deductions that are built into record companies over time, and don't think about changing them, because, you know, Celine Dion has the same deduction that you do, and don't think they're going to take it away from you when they haven't taken it away from Celine Dion. They're going to take 25% out of your sales automatically for package deduction. And then there's other deductions like container charges, breakage. Record labels have different things that they call them, but the bottom line is you're not getting this full $17, okay? You're getting something a lot less. You know, you're getting a video that's maybe $150,000. You're getting independent radio promotion that's maybe $100,000. You're getting tour support of maybe $75,000. And the record company's giving you all this money to do all these things to help promote you and support you. Maybe they're giving you an advance, which of course you immediately go out and spend on luxury items. If you're like most people, if you're like me. But guess who's paying for that in the end? You are. It's through this thing called recouping. So just about everything that a record company does for you is coming out eventually out of the back end through your royalties.
Promotions and marketing. Let's holler at my folks about that.
Learn about promotions, learn about marketing, find out what it takes to push a record out. Having a good record without a business plan behind it doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? You got to have a plan, a strategic plan to release that album and get the full potential out of it. You know what I'm saying?
The Street Team is a team of people whose main job is to spread the word in the streets of a major market about a new record coming out. You know what I'm saying? Usually a group, you know, either like, you know, 3 to 6 to 10 people that just cover the streets, such as going to high schools and spreading the word, going to colleges, special events, you know, concerts, radio station events, you know, going to the retail stores, lifestyle locations like barbershops, liquor stores, mom and pop beeper shops, you know, shoe stores, clothing apparel shops, and doing whatever it takes to spread the word in the streets about a new project coming up. A lot of times they use different tools, like you'll see people passing out postcards like this. You might get a sampler passed to you, you know, like this. You know, you might get a poster handed to you. You might see some kids in front of a concert or something, you know, holding a picket sign or having a bullhorn or something like that. But basically, in a nutshell, Street Team, basically a street team, just spreads the word about a new record or a new product in the streets. It's all about getting the word out in the streets of a major market. basically.
There's various practices and principles that apply to promotions. There's promotions, there's marketing, there's development, there's exposure, there's saturation. The one thing you want to do more than anything else first is simply expose yourself, both on a local, on a regional, on a national level. You want to get as much exposure as you possibly can. And I must admit, exposure entails revenue and it entails finances. You know, but not everyone has the opportunity to have ready-made cash, ready-made money available for marketing and exposure. But I think that the things that you need to do and need to remember to do in terms of exposing yourself initially is just to associate yourself with as many events that are related to that which you do as possible. If you're a rapper, try to get yourself involved in as many rap-related events as possible. If you know of established artists that are looking to start new record labels, whereby they're looking for unestablished artists or new up-and-coming artists, you know, do your homework. It's like anything else, you know, do your homework. Sometimes that means going to the internet. It means going to the library. It means getting to know people. It means politicking. It means socializing. It's not just sitting at home waiting on your phone to ring or waiting on someone to knock on the door. Promotions means to promote, be it you promoting yourself or someone else is promoting you. Marketing is another form of promotions. However, it entails a little bit more of a comprehensive and strategic effort towards promoting a person. Sometimes that comes from items.
T-shirts, hats, car signs, whatever. Y'all know how we do it. Ain't no shame in our game. Just let the magnets on the ride and roll out. That's 24-hour advertising. One-time fee.
Bumper stickers, T-shirts, gear, outfits, those kinds of things are all features and items of promotions and marketing. I think that the thing that you need to remember is that you also, promotions entails financing. You want to position yourself so that people who are financially able to assist you in the promotions of your project or your product, they have faith in you, they believe in you, they see something there. It's important that and the only way to do that is that you continue to expose yourself.
Come out here asking, can you just holler at somebody like on a Saturday when they busy as day? Come outside, have some autographs, shake some hands. Hey, I'm free, woo, 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 woo. I'm doing this, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's all promotion. Shows is good promotion, but it depends on what avenue you're trying to go with shows. Show's not gonna do you no good if don't nobody know your song. No. I mean, they're gonna be like this. And then when you go 15 minutes or over, you know you're doing 4 or 5 songs and don't nobody know your song. When you get off stage, woo, woo, and then you get hyped. Oh, let us do one more song. Then you see the crowd do this. Trust me, that's what happens, because I see it all the time. Source Magazine represented one time. Do me a favor, dog. Why don't you tell everybody who's watching what they need to do in order to get an issue or get you like to write a story on them in the Source?
Make some hot. Period. Make some hot. Send it into the magazine. Make sure you got a bio and make sure you got all your information in there. Magazines get all types of tapes with just no numbers, no nothing. So make sure you have your information in there. Wow.
So you have to have marketing. There's got to be enough buzz about you so that people are out there looking for your record. And it can be internet. Obviously radio is going to be a big help.
From my block to your block, I'm on that east side. But what about the mother three side?
When local artists walk through the door, the first thing they expect is for you to play their music. And the first thing that they should understand that this is a business. And they should treat their music as their career and their business. They need to work their music, okay? They need to get out, get posters done. Nowadays, you need to have vinyl already pressed up. You need to get promotions popping in the street. You need to do in-stores. You need to go to the high schools. You need to do every talent show there is. I mean, you need to work to get the hype going behind your record. And at that point, that's when you have a leg to stand on to walk into a radio station and hand them your product for them to seriously consider you.
You gotta get these streets cracking first, which you have to learn the hard way. You can't go straight to the radio. You just can't go straight to the head, dude. You know what I'm saying? You can't get consignment off top. You got to get your people working, get your stuff popping in the street. Should you do that? You know what I'm saying? They can't stop the streets. The streets want to hear this. They can't tell them no. But you just can't come to the radio and be like, hey, play my shit. Because that shit ain't gonna happen, dog.
Once you got that buzz in the streets, a DJ like me who works for the streets and the radio station gonna want to know who you are. I'm gonna come looking for you to get your stuff on these turntables. Now, once you get that street buzz, and I don't want to know who you are, that's how you get your stuff played on these turntables in the radio station. That's all I need to do.
I'm the latest bomb guy, DJ Lamont. What's the point of the beat? Put it in the club monitors. So if anybody want to know how you came up in the game, it's easy how I came up, especially the 8s and 11s, especially coming out to the club, getting to know who my peeps is, hollering at all the DJs, know the right people, you're going to be in the game, all right?
Start in the streets. Get out, slang your CDs, make the radio come to you. You know what I'm saying? If you make a song tomorrow, you waiting on the radio to play it, you playing yourself. It starts in the streets. People got to be out there talking about you. They got to be saying, have you heard such and such? The whole nine, perfect example. Blew up in the streets, selling out in record stores, same with the St. Lunatics. Before they got signed, they was outside the clubs, burning their own CDs, selling it to what, $5, $10, whatever. They was hustling. Now they millionaires.
Investigate the college stations. Get to know the music director. Find out who, if you're an urban, find out who does the urban specialty show for your local college station. You got to start somewhere, but get your record played. Get it played on the community station. Pick a rural station. Somebody in Joplin, Missouri, would love to get a phone call from you saying, hey, I want to send you a record. We think it's good. Here's a press pack. Consider playing my record. They'd be thrilled, and they might play the record. And before too long, all these little Joplins and Springfields, you know, St. Louis and Kansas City are going to start to take a look at you. So you've got to build the momentum, and radio is essential.
But everything that we get in, whether it's Luther Vandross, Chaos, or anybody else, it all has to be able to compete. If you got a new artist, you got a new song, you got to keep in mind that your song has to compete with everything that we already have on the air, because everything we already have on the air is successful.
Yeah, man, my suggestion, man, with all these new and up-and-coming artists, man, if you're trying to get your demos done, first off, you have to have your demos presentable. Don't have them looking ghetto. Don't have them looking crazy, man, handwritten. You know, get your computer, man, and just type out you some headings, make it look professional. Say, hey, this is going to be your first record. This is your second record, so on and so forth. And you always put your best product first. You know, because the average person, man, the average MD, PD, APD, they're going to listen to like 15, 20 seconds of the record. They want to get to the beginning, the hook, and the meat of the record, and they out of there. So my suggestion, man, if you're trying to get, you know, get your package in and getting your demos checked out and get them looked at, you know, you got to be real aggressive with these people because they get between 50 to 100 CDs per day, per week. So what's going to make your package look better and makes it stand out so that everybody want to grab your package. So you got to come up with some original ways to do that.
You see the radio and you don't have no bio, just play my, just gonna sit there, dog, because they gonna